Karl Denke, serial killer, cannibal, was truly an evil person with no regard for human life whatsoever. In his eyes, people were no different than cattle or pigs, and this had been going on right under everyone's nose. And the worst part, Denke allegedly sold the flesh of his victims. Karl Denke was born in February of 1860 in what now is Zabice, West Poland. I probably butchered that. Karl was quiet and soft-spoken, but was also described as difficult. And at the age of 12, Karl ran away from his home, likely due to not wanting to follow his parents' rules. After graduating elementary school, Denke became a gardener's apprentice, and at the age of 25 had gotten quite good at it. His brother had inherited their childhood home, but soon sold the home, and with Denke's portion, purchased a piece of land in order to attempt farming. But unfortunately, this was doomed to fail as well, and he ended up selling the plot. Karl then used the money to buy another home, but it got to be so expensive and once again sold it, but never moved. He lived in an apartment on the right of the home and ran a nearby butcher shop. Karl also volunteered as a cross-bearing organist at his local Lutheran church and was well liked. For reasons still unknown, Karl Denke murdered a woman named Ida Lahner in 1903. His victim of choice, the homeless and the poor travelers. In 1906, Karl was accused of killing Emma Sonder, but was cleared after a slaughterhouse employee was later convicted of her murder. Denke had actually kept a ledger with victims' names. On December 21st, 1924, a homeless man named Vincenz was attacked by Denke with a pickaxe, but got away with it with a gash on his head. According to research, Denke was arrested the same day and questioned. Karl was then placed in a holding cell where he hung himself with a noose. Took the coward's way out. Police searched Denke's home and found a large mix of human bones. The ledger Denke had kept had 31 names written down in it. Keep in mind this was just the confirmed number. The actual number is most likely much, much higher. To this day, Denke still remains a mystery and is now nothing more than a gruesome memory. So, alright you guys, I'm going to give you one last look over here at this Mr. Denke, and then I'm going to be getting up out of here. But before I go, make sure you take the time, if you enjoyed this, tune in for the next SKS. Like and subscribe, my friends.